Grand Rising, YouTube, Grand Rising. Good day, good evening, depending on where you are. Trigger message. This is just a almost personal reading, a rant for stalkers and for those who's being stalked. It's now time to speak up. Time to stand in your power and speak up. It's all well in not being bothered, but sometimes these stalkers need to be put in their place, you know? Especially when they're turning up at elderly people's 401s home, looking into the chariot, cars. Come on now. And I held off from putting out this message. This took place on the 25th. And I held out from putting out this message because my family is the most important thing to me. My first grandson, is Christmas, birthday, all of that, family time, appreciation of the years that's gone past and the years that's to come. The changes, you know, X, Y, and Z. To hear some ridiculousness. And I said I'm not even going to address it because it's ridiculous. Better things to do. I knew I was going to address it, but not at that time. And then within the tarot community, I had to pay my respects. And I said I wasn't going to post. But so many years down the line, and you got people still just stalking out here. Like, it's boring. It's boring. So let's see what's going on for these karmic exes, karmic masculines. That's just still walking around stalking on big Christmas Day. When life should just be great and appreciative of all that's gone on. Middle of a massive pandemic, what's going on globally, and you're out here stalking. When you should be with your family. This wants to come out. Yeah, death to that. Transformations, overall energy. Look at that, Emperor. Death to that. Walking around lying on the dead like, you can't do that. Literally lying on the dead. Let's see, what's these signs? What signs needing to be made aware of this situation in regards to the stalkers or those who's being stalked? The situation had me kind of just chuckling, like, after all of this time, what's going on with you? And right now I'm just focusing on the monkey, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Gemini. Who else is involved in this situation? Aquarius. Want to bounce out, should be knowing better. Of fire in this situation, fire energy, fire element, earth energy. Like I said, almost personal. For some reason, I don't know why I just picked up Australia. Libra wants to turn over, and so there's Gemini again. Strong air energy. I'm hearing this can be for anybody. End of year, it's like people want this change, this transformation. another 2 more zodiacs in regards to the energy of this reading, of this rant, I want to say. Sagittarius wants to fall over the Aquarius energy. One more zodiac. Sagittarius again. Strong Sagittarius energy. But in my situation, that's understandable. I'll leave that one out for a second for one more. In regards to the energy of this rant, literally I'm literally just hearing in the grandparent voice, it's okay, because I was saying to myself, it's almost like I'm using the cards in order to say what it is I need to say, because that's the only energy and attention I'm going to give. You understand? Is the reason why I'm going to post this on my Empress Earth Wisdom 1111 channel, because this is the only attention I'm going to give. Slander, stalking, you understand? I just don't care. This energy, you're always going to be a liar, you're always going to be a thief, you're always going to be a snake, a fox, sly one to that, sneaky dangerous. Into that. Gone off on that rant. Don't remember where I was. One more zodiac. Water. There's a lot of elements. I'm hearing again, this is for everybody concerned. Everybody can listen, because I know that this is a more than one person situation. Aries wants to, Capricorn wants to come through. Gemini wants to come through again. I don't want to duplicate no energy here. I just want to what it is doing is calming me down, and Aries came out anyway. So we've got 2 air, 2 fire here. I'm going to put back this Sagittarius because it's a duplicate. Capricorn's at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing tedious. What's the saga for the sign of Gemini in regards to this energy? Feel like you're being taken for a ride. Feels like someone, it says, what is this feeling that I'm feeling deep inside? It feels like a cloth you take me out for a ride. For the sign of Aquarius. Hickory dickory on the time could I tell? Oh, what a for the lessons you learned down on the well. If you not learn now, then you are go to hell. Hickory dickory on the time could I tell? Should have known better. Like I said, that's the Aquarius energy. Sagittarius. What's the saga? Straight in your crown. Roots and culture. And it says here, attacks left to right, but you can't touch my center. And like I said, let me just bring this back. Sagittarius, this is the energy, queen energy for me. Yeah, straight in your crown. root chakra and culture. Understand. Let me see what this, out of curiosity, what's the saga for this Aries energy? What's the saga? This wants to fall right in my lap. And it says materialistic and of the world. Come on now. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Gemini. I'm hearing, just read it as a collective. Normally I will pull other cards and other cards, but I'm not even going to make this too long. It says if you can't beat them, join them. So it looks like this Aries could be dealing with a Gemini energy. Couldn't beat them at their game, so he had to join them at their game. This Gemini energy was attacking left to right, but they couldn't touch your center. Couldn't touch your center. And if you go back to the other readings, I can tell you exactly who this Gemini energy is. That's the Queen of Swords energy. Going back, if you go back to the Power of the Tarot, there's a Gemini energy there. Or Queen of Swords energy, Libra energy. Also Aquarius, should know better. Tell me more in regards to this Aquarius energy. A reconciliation in order to part on good terms. Okay, so going back in a space of time, there was a time where there must have been a separation with this Gemini and this Aries. This energy wanted to come back towards you in order to attack you from left to right again, but couldn't touch your center, you know. But that's the intention, was to attack you from left to right, when it should have just been a reconciliation in order to part on good terms for the sake of the children that may have been involved. But instead you wanted to go way back. Tell me more about this energy of the Sagittarius. Why Sagittarius here? Try to take your kindness for weakness. Never know say you was a rising Sagittarius, ruled by Venus. Them never know say a masculine energy you possess. How you gonna lie to a high priestess? I already know what you did. Straight in your crown, Empress. Straight in your crown. Right now you're just upgrading yourself within your roots in your culture. Trying to do better, you know? Also, why you got this materialistic and of the world. I was gonna tell me more about the energy here for this Aries. What's the saga? Cleanse and protect. If you ever know how much sage and Palo Santo and incense and Florida water and cleansing spray I used before coming into this reading, because I just knew it was a trigger message. That's why it took so long to begin. Why? Because look, here comes Al Capone. Here comes Al Capone. Going back to a reading I did on this channel, Empress Earth Wisdom 1111. I believe it was an Earth Element reading, or it could have been a Taurus reading. And it actually says, here comes Al Capone. Part 2 to burn that bridge. The song channeled at that time was Ready or Not. Here I come, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you. What's the saga? Tell me more in regards to this energy for Gemini. A big man like you rip off a 6-year-old baby. A big man like you pop off your gun and put 9 on a little old lady. A big man like you burn down a school and I talk about you're mad, sick and crazy. But when God hold you, seeking love of a feminine, masculine energy, root chakra works needing to be done. Healing needs to be done. Instead of walking around in your ego, it's time to do that shadow work and realize that you can't walk around in so much ego. You can't be so materialistic and of the world, because when you walk into these kind of people here that you're trying to also obviously run away from. Anybody with common sense can see it. I'm hearing right now, hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. I'm hearing loud and clear. What's going on for this Gemini? What's the current energy? Current energy for this. And let me tell you, and this must have fallen on that Sagittarius card, yeah? It says, whose child needs protecting and from who? The only blessed thing about that is it's in the reverse. No longer, this child no longer needs protecting. If this is the child that I believe it may be. Why? Me not know about you and me not know about them. One thing me know, me have a pitney to defend. Baba, why involve the children? Me hear about the place you and your dirty friend attend. Baba, why involve the children? Me can't believe that's what they recommend. Me can't believe them have you down there and mix up and a blend. Me can't get my head around, me can't comprehend. Why you ever involve the children? And now you want it to look all politically correct with your stalking. Come on now. You made your bed, I'm hearing right now. You have to lie in it. Tell me more about the energy of this current energy for this Gemini in regards to the energy of this reading. What do them? The ball of roll again. Wants to fall over in the energy. If you can't beat them, join them. So it's like this Gemini energy is kind of working on getting something moving again, or there's been some kind of I want to hear promotion. There's something moving for this Gemini. What's the current energy for this Aquarius? Current energy for this Aquarius is resonating with the energy of this reading. Capable of self-motivation healing, just sometimes needs reminding, seeking motivation and inspiration. And I feel like this Aquarius and this Sagittarius energy, I feel like you're in the middle of this. That's your energy for those who's being stalked. Because whatever's going on here has got nothing to do with you and everything to do with you. But for some reason, you're being put in the middle of this. I feel like you're the Sagittarius and the Aquarius energy. Makes sense. Tell me more. What's going on for this Sagittarius? What's the current energy for the Sagittarius in regards to the energy of this reading? I'm hearing don't play with me. Don't play. I'm literally hearing don't play. Tell me more. It says learning to use your gifts or being led by your gifts, trusting your intuition. Again, you're in that higher learning energy. It's like you're in it's like a university kind of energy. Like you're just studying your roots, your culture, your spirituality, your upliftment, your manifestations. You're in the Aquarius energy. You're moving with the times. Like you ain't got no time to hitch and to live in no past. I'm hearing the Beanie Man song. You understand? Memories don't live like people do. Stop, remember when man I ride us. Tell me more. What's the current energy for this Aries in regards to the energy of this reading? You should have never wake a sleeping lioness. Fell over on the Sagittarius energy, on top of the Sagittarius energy. You should have never wake a sleeping lioness. Because at that moment, when you know you're taking the piss and you still feel like it's okay to take the piss because you're trying to take someone's kindness for weakness, and then you realize that boom, you just got fucked. Because the games you thought you were playing, you was only playing them by yourself. one step ahead of the game. How are you gonna lie to a high priestess? I already know. So therefore I'm gonna build my foundation around you just until that time comes when you get hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Come on now. Not one time have I hit you up because I just don't care. Live your life. What the fuck? 7 weeks and counting. I don't even know what I was pulling for, but 7 weeks and counting, there could be a pregnancy here. Or this could be because of what somebody believed may be of a pregnancy. Me live my life like, oh, me play chess, but I am who I am, nothing more, nothing less. Empress. Upcoming high priestess. This Gemini could be pregnant, early stages. So this could be the message that this Aries is wanting to get to you. Tell me more about this energy of this. What's one more enemy? One more enemy to a girl like me. Go and save up your energy. You are gonna need every bit if you're gonna fight me. What's the rage? I swear to God, me not know you. I swear to God, me not owe you. So why am me? Better Dubs Rhythm. That was my anthem. 2000 and what is it? 17, 18. That was my anthem. Every morning before I got up out there and earned a hard day's living, I would play that because it would give me the boost, because I was literally living with the devil. Toxic. This is not a lesson for you, but for me. It's coming like the Most High's trying to draw me back at 03. I'm hearing someone get to the question. What they took is not greater than what is left. So what was the purpose of this energy, this Aries turning up at the 4 of Wands and looking into vehicles and all that? What's the purpose? Major life changes fell out right in the reverse. Something's not moving for this energy. I'm hearing making enemies everywhere they go. Not learning how to follow your intuition. Allowing your gifts to lead you, and you're not, you're not being led. You're not in harmony, I'm hearing right now. Learn it, because the card here says learning to use your gifts or being led by your gifts, trusting your intuition. That's for those who's resonating with being stalked. In the reverse, it's you're not learning to use your gifts. You're not being led by your gifts. You're not trusting your intuition and what it is that you should be doing. I'm hearing just keep on walking up into the same brick walls over and over again. Your life is not at peace. So because your life is not at peace, you're trying to disrupt other people's life on big Christmas Day. It's the Christmas Day for me. Tell me more about this energy of this major life changes. Why is it saying? Fraudulent activity with this Gemini. Tell me more about this energy of this fraudulent activity. Claire's Law. Background check on a new person. What they took is not greater than what is left. How can you bring peace to where there's no peace? This person's got no peace in them. Is the reason why they try to do what they do, to attack people from the left to the right, to the left to the right. And now you've got yourself entangled up with someone who is just like you. Don't look back. The only thing that's not covered here is the Aquarius. there's no doing better in this situation. No one is doing better in this situation. This is the reason why lessons are being here to be learnt over and over and over again. There's only so much that you can be materialistic and of the world, because that's only part of the journey. What souls live in a human experience. So if you're only going to cater to the physical, your spiritual's going to feel hella neglected. And then the Most High is going to make you remember him. He's going to make you remember him. I'm hearing, do you hear me now? Tell me more about this 555. It says the High Priestess is reading your energy. Unknown to you. Misusing of gifts. LOL. I'm not even gonna lie, this is me. But I can't remember because I've recorded this twice. So I can't remember whether I said it in this recording or the one before. And I said, basically, because I don't really read into or tap into this energy, I choose not to. And if I see it, I kind of shut it down kind of quickly. But this is me intentionally trying to figure out what the hell is going on in the subconscious of this person trying to stalk a divine feminine. It don't make sense after all of these years. No communication, no contact. Everybody's at peace in my headquarters. And by the talks of the town, or the city I should say, you should be at peace too. So why go on? Why the stalking? It don't make sense to me. So I intentionally came in to do this reading, and I remember saying, but then I heard the Most High say to me, we use you all the time. We use you all the time. So it's okay, and even now, I'm not in control of the cars that's coming through. But I feel the energy and I know. But I just don't give it the attention. But now today I will give it the attention. Because who the hell wants to carry this through? You understand? Death to that, end to that. Something needs to change. Big changes needs to take place. Final changes need to take place. Tell me more about this energy of Aquarius. Ancestral protection. It's in the reverse. Awadu them, the bala roll again. There's no ancestral protection here in this situation. Or there won't be. For whosoever this fraudulent energy is about. However this materialistic and of the world financial gain, emotional disrespect, physical activity, whatever is going on, there's no ancestral protection here. Why? Because it's karmic. Lessons are needing to be learned because people are making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Tell me more about this energy of ancestral protection. Why is it here in the reverse? I'm hearing talk on the other side of it. There's also another high priestess, going back to the other readings that I did, that's also reading energy, that's also trying to make changes, someone's trying to manipulate time, manipulate your progress, your manifestations. Someone's trying to tap into your psyche, into your Akashic records kind of an energy. Someone's trying to figure out your destiny, your life path. Someone could be studying your chart, trying to figure out what it is, where certain placements are in your chart, X, Y, and Z, so that they can try and be one step ahead of you. Is the kind of energy that I was picking up on. Tell me more about this energy. Why is ancestral protection here in the reverse? If the cap fits, wear it. You should have never wake a sleeping lioness. It wants to fall over in that energy. And it wants to fall over in the direction of the Aries. So because this is here, why it bounced back. So tell me more about this if the cap fits. Alpha female, me tell the one of them, so me are more man than them. More man than men. It goes back to the song I was singing when the Sagittarius card came through. where they try to take your heart, your kindness for weakness. And they never know say you're ruled by Venus, you're a rising Sagittarius. Them never know say your masculine energy you possess. Them never know say your masculine energy you possess. Me woulda never walk and left me pitney them. For love no money, not even a friend. Nah if no but not even for when. Me say enough of them man out there, me say them weak to them bend. Left them baby mother for your work and defend. Don't even know if them pitney have crepe or clothing. Food or starving. Me tell the whole of them me a more man than them. More man than men. And I mean I want this and me there from the beginning. All from the breast go down to the feeding. That's where this song here comes from. A high priestess is reading your energy, unknown to you, misusing of gifts. I'm hearing it's okay. Look at this. Same-sex relationship. It wants to fall in the reverse though. I don't know why. Pregnancy's at the bottom of the deck, so there could have been some kind of threesome that could have gone on here. Unknown, and the number 3 wants to show itself here to me, and it says back in 03. So somebody could have had some kind of threesome that could have resulted in a pregnancy that which is now 7 weeks and counting. This is boring energy because this feels like an energy that I picked up on this channel. I was going to say my previous channel, but I forgot I'm putting this on my Empress Earth Wisdom 1111. On this channel, it's just the same dead energy of like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It's dead energy, boring. Tell me more about this energy of same-sex relationship. Exactly. Me can't believe that's what they're down there and that's what they recommend. Me can't believe that's what them down there and that them me can't believe that's what you're down there and that them recommend. Me can't get my head around, me can't comprehend that you are mix up and a blend. Baba, what about the children? Me hear about the place you need dirty friend at 10. Me no know about you and me no know about them, but one thing me know, me have a pitney to defend. If the cat fits, wear it. Why did this alpha female card come through? You only know my name and not my story. You don't know what I had to indulge at the bottom of the sea. You understand? So you can walk and tell people anything you want to tell them. You should have known me long by now. I just don't care. I don't care for I don't give a about people's opinion, because when my front door shut at night and I was locked in, a lucky thing I wasn't locked down, I made sure of that. But when I was locked in, everybody's yard door was shut. You understand? I had to figure that out myself. No shade. And now that I've come through and I've come above the sea, above the water, from the bottom of the well, I don't sit right with certain people. Why? Because they're envious and jealous, bad mind and scrupulous. You only know my name and not my story, if that. I'm hearing right now, step down. Ancestors are saying step down. Another reading I done on my channel. Going back to August, step down. I'm so bored of that now. I need to see something else. Let me see what's going on for the Divine Feminine that's being stalked in regards to this situation. This is the alpha female. Tell me more in regards to this alpha female. Confrontational. It says deals with things in an aggressive way, hostile, or argumentative. I'm not like, yes I can. Me coulda pop off. Don't let me draw in me cross. Don't get me wrong, me never growing out the street. Me little and me humble and me sweet. But me coulda pop off. Yeah. No like. I'm very quiet. Very quiet. But there's two sides to every coin. And you see when you go to wake a sleeping lioness, you're damn straight I can get confrontational. Especially when you can walk and left your pitney them. Me woulda never walk and left me pitney them. For love, no money, not even a friend, no matter how hard that road got. So you're damn straight I'll be confrontational. You mean? How can you bring peace to where there's no peace? 7 weeks and counting, there could be some kind of confrontation coming towards you, divine feminine. Creativity. But in the meantime, just continue with what it is that you're creating. Don't let nobody take you off of your road. I'm seeing your chakras becoming unbalanced here. Like exploding. Like someone's trying to erupt your peace. Trying to erupt what it is that you've created for yourself. Someone's trying to make it explode to go to, I'm hearing, to high heavens. Someone's saying to high heavens. To hell with that. I'm definitely hearing some kind of a confrontation going on right now. I'm just blacking it out, but I can definitely hear that confrontation. What's the current energy for the divine feminines in regards to this alpha female energy? What's the cap here? And I was just wanting to know that. For right on top, detached. Yeah, detached from this situation totally. It says not needing things to work out a certain ways. It says stopping to smell the roses and going with the flow. For the last 2 years, why are you still stalking? It looks ridiculous, and then you want it to sound all politically correct as if it's about the Page of Swords. You're boring. Because I've got that recording. You're boring. You're boring. I can end this all now by just playing that recording. But I ain't got the time nor the energy. Proven liar, time and time and time and time again. Just live your life. Be happy. Bring peace to your situation. Whatever this fraudulent activity is, yeah, where there's no ancestral protection because this is your both karma. Yeah, live your life. Live the life you live. Or love the life you live. Whatever that saying is that you ever so like to say, you understand? Love your life. And live it. Be at peace with it and content. That's your mission. That's what you walked into. Record, I'm hearing. What's coming towards the divine feminines in regards to the energy of this? I don't know what to call it. Trigger. You only know my name and not my story. Don't feel like you need to justify yourself to anybody, divine feminine. You understand? Because that's the attention that these traditional tarot zero card, the fools, want. You understand? Don't let them get you to that point where you're feeling triggered. Trigger wants to come out, but it's in the reverse. And it wants to fall over, you only know my name and not my story. Don't allow these people to swallow you whole. Because that's all they want to do. Because things are not going right for them right now. They want to project their unhappiness onto you. You just continue what it is that you've been doing. There's so much darkness that these people have been involved in that, believe me and you don't even want to stop for 2 minutes and have a conversation with them. They're that dark, it's grimy. You just want to wish them well and talk from a distance. If there's legalities here, leave that to the courts. Leave that to the authorities. You understand? You don't need to get into no small talk with these people because they're just trying to lure you back in. They're trying to suck up on your energy because your energy is that light right now and they're so dark, and where there's darkness there needs light. You know that one there? Don't allow these people to project their ill doings and their ill intentions and their fraudulent activities on you. Tell me more about this energy of trigger. Why is trigger here? passive. Instantly I heard aggressive. So it says, avoiding direct or clear communication, fear or of intimacy or competition, making excuses, blaming others, playing the victim, hiding anger. It's almost like I'm picking up a divine feminine who's timid here, a timid divine feminine who's got so much to say and just holding it in. Like, you know, how are you gonna lie to a high priestess? You may even know that there's some kind of threesome. You know all of the ins and outs of what's gone on here. You even know that there could be some kind of whatever. I say that because it's falling over on same-sex relationship in the reverse, by the way, and trigger and passive. Like, you know things that you just don't speak on it. You just don't speak on it. High priestess energy. Tell me more about this energy. Go right over it, and it says inner light. Because you just know, once you speak those things, once what comes out in your, once it comes out of your mouth, what's in your heart and in your mind, it can turn this whole thing upside down. Upside down. Because what people think you don't know, you know. You just don't speak on it because you don't have to stoop down to their level, their frequency, because they're low vibes. You just know what you know, and you keep yourself at your frequency, and you just keep it moving from there. And you continue to do that. Don't allow anyone to rock you off your boat. Six of Swords energy. Tell me more about this energy of inner light. Why is inner light here? That's all these people are trying to do, is put your light out. They're trying to make you as dark as them. See it, their abundance. They're trying to flop your abundance. But it's coming to you. It never come out in no reverse. But you just need to detach yourself in order for the abundance to come towards you. If you're going to turn off the lights to anyone, you turn off the lights to them. When they come knocking, you just lock off the light. Just no one's home. Call me. If you can't call me, WhatsApp me. Tell me more about the energy of abundance that's coming through. And I'm hearing for who? Shame. It says feelings, let me just bring this close. It says feeling pain for humiliation or distress caused by the consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior. I guess there's some kind of apology that wants to come knocking. But again, there's no change. In my situation, what I'm seeing, just through the actions, I don't even need to have a verbal conversation. Just through the actions, there's no change. Worse, I'm hearing lies being told on my name. There's no change. So any kind of apology that's coming, what is it coming with? Is it worth it? Listen, I'm good without the apology. I'm alright. I don't need no explanation. I don't need no apology. I'm good. I'm good over here. Is the reason why you don't hear from me. What's the shame? It has to be because of this fraudulent activity. Yeah, tunnel vision. Passionately focusing exclusively on one's goals, dreams and visions, building an empire. And it wants to fall over on the fraudulent activity. And like I said, it's the shame, and that's what the confrontation is being around. There's something going on in this masculine's energy that's now making them see things a whole lot differently. It's just one dark tunnel, and you're searching for the light at the end of it. And it looks like divine feminine, you look like you're at the end of that tunnel. But there's a confrontation at the end of that tunnel if this masculine comes your way, because you've already detached yourself. You're already moving towards your abundance. And I'm hearing it may not look like it, but that's where you're heading right now. No looking back. Don't remember me. Don't remember me. You're moving to your creativities. What's going on here with this creativity? Look at that. Synchronicities 1111. 1111. which I'll be posting this on my channel, 11:11. Look for the signs, look for the synchronicities. Look for the signs, look for the synchronicity. That's not even how the song goes, but I ain't even got nothing more to say, I don't think, in this. This is just dragged on, it's long. I could pull more cards, but it's just gonna get longer and longer. If I feel guided to, I will come back. If not, I've said all I need to say. That's all the attention I'm gonna give. That's all the attention I'm gonna give. You know and I know what's the next step that needs to be done. No more communication is gonna come from me. I'm just gonna carry on like I have been carrying on over the last 2 years. Who needs to do the right thing in this situation right now is you. So do the right thing. You're a big man. Big Christmas. Big New Year's coming up. Happy New Year, by the way.